Excited.
I am so excited to have just been able to do that. I did just press my buttons, and now we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to URL Week 8 streams. I could not be more excited to start stream off tonight. And by the way, we got two crazy huge matches, so this will be awesome either way. But with me in the booth tonight, Mr. CJ. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. It's a good day to be here.
Now, there's a big difference between you a week ago and you today. And what is that difference? Why do you sound better?
I don't know. I got new vocal cords. So
Yep,
maybe
naturally.
that'll help.
New set of vocal cords. This guy's PC'd up. This guy's microphoned up. We got just about everything rolling in our favor here. We got a game to get to. Let's go over this first game here. It's Contender. We got two Contender matches tonight. One right now, and then one as soon as this game is over. So 9:50 and 9:20 roughly. Pirates versus Cobras. Contender is our first game of the night. And to break it down for you, it's pretty simple. Both of these teams are neck and neck at the playoff standing. I believe they're fighting for a fourth and fifth place, whether they both qualify or not. But winner of this game makes it in. So whoever wins here is massively going to be, able to just stay there in the playoffs. It's just that simple.
And also, both these teams, whoever wins tonight makes playoff first off.
Right.
But these teams are only separated by one game.
Really? Like one game overall, game differential?
Yes. So
okay.
The win rate of the Pirates, 56%. Win rate of the Cobras, 55%.
Wow, okay. All right, so it is that close. So, I mean, quite literally, this is one of the funniest games that you can talk about because Henny used to play on the Elk, obviously didn't like his record. He decides to move to the Cobras, which, by the way, mortal enemies, Henny, Ozira, and Corndog, the entirety of Contender from last season's issues between the Elk and the Cobra. And now they're over here. They're part of the Cobra Brotherhood. And some things just don't change. And it's just Henny getting better and better and moving around. But seeing him and Corn being able to play together, I'm excited to see what they can do. In addition, this Pirates team has been tearing stuff up. We got Sleepy, and we've had obviously Keenan in the league forever. These guys have been doing their thing for just about as long as I can remember, and I'm so excited to be able to see what they can do here. Do you have a prediction? Any chance?
I have my trust in Henny and Corndog.
I like that.
So I'm gonna go a nice 3-1.
Okay. 3-1 in the Cobra's favor. I can totally work with that. I think I'm probably looking at a Cobra's win here. You see, it's tough because I've seen the Pirates. I know what they can do. They look good.
Yeah, I mean, this Pirates franchise does have a Contender win under its belt in, I believe, season 2. Ooh.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Season 1. Season 1.
Okay, yeah, I thought. Season 1 with, I believe, Big Puppy Paws and Slavic, if I'm not mistaken.
With Slavic and Hobor.
Oh, that.
Because I think PPP was on the other side. I think he was a loser that season, unfortunately.
PPP, my bad. I always think of you as a winner.
You have to. Sleepy here, though. Again, I think if I'm going to make a bet here, I'm going to bet against Henny. I don't think I've ever bet against Henny. I think I'm going to bet against Henny here. I think I'm going to go with the Pirates. I think I liked him in this matchup. Henny obviously has not been playing with Corn as religiously as he needs to. Obviously he's a recent trade coming from the Elk, who, by the way, are not even close to making playoffs. Henny almost going to make a score happen there. But yeah, I think I'm on the Pirates' wave for this game. J.K. Frost and his squad, I'm here for them. I think that they're going to make the difference in this game. And I'm excited to see what they can do in playoffs, too, because I don't think that they'll just stop in the first round. I think that's definitely a team that we'll see go far.
Yeah, I agree. I think both these teams are looking great. As you said, the new trade from Henny coming over to the Cobras, it'll make a big difference as Corndog and Henny have that chemistry from the Elk last season. So maybe we'll see some magic here, but you never know.
Well, hopefully we do start to see some of that magic. Again, Henny and Corn not having moved the ball, super incredibly yet, but still waiting to see some of that chemistry come out. Corn going to stay on the ball. did Corn's rank for him in threes the other day. He's spending another season in Contender, and you can only imagine that Iceland Foxes team is going to be bringing home a win this season.
They better. They better.
I mean, they've been finals-worthy teams every single season. You know, season one, that Alfred, Physics, Speedy, and then all of a sudden you come in, you have Bean Ross last season. I mean, they're the most goated Contender team there is. Henny almost hammers one in. Big save away from Real Keenan. Henny gonna set another one towards the net. Top shelf, and he lands it. Cobras on the board.
Great shot from Henny there. A little bit of confusion on the front line, but they got the job done. I like this combination, as I've always said.
Me too.
He is a great swordsman. The guy used to be like, I don't know,
water
800 MMR or whatever.
Yeah.
Now he's up here competing with the best of Contender. So
he's hoping to bring home a chip. You know how many championships level teams that he's been involved in?
That interview would be great.
It really would. I would be so excited to just talk to him. You know, where have you been? What have you been through in order to get here? And he would just list off the crazy level stuff that he's gone through. Sleepy. And take the demo, by the way. That's a name change. Day One Sleepy used to be his name. Now he is just Sleepy. Maybe getting humbled. I don't know. I do agree with that. I do believe that that's a better rebrand. But Sleepy not able to make anything with this pass here. So Keenan able to make the stop towards the midfield. Going to send this one back. And that's the 50, way above the net. Cobras still have an opportunity.
I know a bit about Keenan as well. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was on my Contender team last season. I didn't really keep up with Contender, but
sure.
Beautiful shot from Sleepy though. That's gonna make it 2-1 for the Pirates. But Keenan, he's pretty darn good. His defense is there. He just needs to get a bit more aggressive with like demos and bumps.
Right.
And I think this team would thrive even more, if you want me to be honest.
So I really like Real Keenan, and again, I've watched him play through the playoffs. He started in UNL, so he's the OG. He started in UNL. He's been playing all of URL, and he continues to thrive here. Finds a goal of his own, and you know this is a big one. Again, you know we've been watching this kid play, and we watched him grow up and develop, and he's just one of those players that you continue to see just play his heart out every single time he's on the field.
Second.
What?
Does Sleepy has white apexes?
Yeah. Sleepy was telling me about that the other day. He's like, you guys were streaming me and you didn't even pick up on the white apexes. He's like, that's so unlike you guys. But no, I mean, that's kind of nice.
I like all these guys' card designs.
There he is. Too easy for him.
Speak of dang, white dune racer as well.
Dude, literally, we talked about the penguin, I'm pretty sure. I don't even think we picked up on the white dune racer, the white apexes, any of the boosts. You know, any of what else he has, but that penguin got that attention, and that's all that matters.
Have alpha boost.
Dude, I don't think so. But no, Real Keenan, again, he's had a great playoff, you know, kind of record so far. He's still waiting for that breakout season into the playoffs, but we don't want to talk about that too much. But here we got to focus on Henny. He makes the play, he makes the pass, and Corn just plays it around Sleepy. And I think that's the big competition here, right? You got to figure out how to stop Sleepy because you know how to. You know, Henny has played seasons with Keenan, so they know how to play with each other. They know what each other do. Sleepy's the big move here, and I think we kind of just have to wait and see what he does.
Well, whoever wins this game will be the better move, huh?
Ooh, big save from Corn. And you're gonna take it down the field. That's around one. Sleepy at the midfield. Hoping to be able to cut this one off. Sleepy gonna send this one over. Got to make a touch. And it's gonna be awkward in the net. And it's gonna be the Cobras who have to make a big play here. Reminder, they are gonna have to find 2 goals in the next 40 seconds. It's looking a little bit tough now as they bring it back to their own side. As I start to struggle, Keenan gonna bring this forward. Sleepy gonna slam it in. It's just that simple. Pirates gonna take a pretty commanding lead here, and that should be the lockup goal.
Beautiful play from the Cobras here, just dribbling it back to their side. I give it Sleepy a donation goal. Maybe they want my prediction to come true. They said we couldn't beat them too bad. We gotta make CJ's prediction come true.
Right, they gotta give him that first one game, right? Of course.
Yeah. You know, maybe this Pirates team will get a little bit overconfident. You know, they'll start pushing up the field more.
It's possible.
And then Cobras just march down the field, put in like 10 goals. I don't know.
I won't lie to you though. I think there's another factor we have to consider here.
Oh yeah.
This is probably Henny's
Yeah.
first game right here. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
did get a DM from Henny. He said, "Listen, I'm gonna need you to buy me a minute or two. Unfortunately, my dog pooped in my room." That is the message I received. Unfortunate. Not trying to dox Henny or his dog here. But yeah, I can imagine that Henny probably had his hands full. And there you go. Henny's gonna take one for himself, and takes one for the road, and that's just about as simple as it gets. Cobras gotta leave it on.
Yeah, well, the offensive pressure from the Pirates was there, but the Cobras also had 6 shots compared to the Pirates 7. So it's looking like the Pirates, they just have a bit more offensive pressure, and their shot percentage is on point.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I'm excited because, again, I wasn't really sure what to expect here. Obviously, you come this far into the season with a new roster. You're looking at the Cobras. You're saying, all right, what are you going to do here? Obviously, is Henny going to be able to fit in with Corn? And, the answer is yes, they have chemistry. They'll be fine. But the Pirates have been playing together, probably this way since what? Got to be week 3 when PPP left. This Sleepy was their replacement. So
I think PPP, and that was a good move for all parties.
Agreed.
Especially with the Hydras getting their new general manager, and he's transformed that team greatly. I believe bringing the Hydras from like 0-3 to like 4-3.
Yeah, I think it's 5-2, something like that. It's pretty good though.
Yeah, he's transformed all their rosters, I believe. But
right.
I'm happy to watch him play sometime soon as well. But I'm focused on these teams right now, and I think the Cobras could come back. They definitely can. They just need a little bit more momentum, and scoring that goal at the end of game 1 really can help you. Actually,
I agree. So. Yeah, I think. They definitely needed a couple to go. They needed to just get the momentum going. Henny and Corn, they need to look for each other more because right now, Keenan and Sleepy are looking for each other. They're starting to make plays.
Yep.
And it's not as easy for Henny and Corn to do that because they're struggling to get back and play on defense. It's not as fluent for them yet. And again, to be expected after you make a roster change, but it's a roster change they have to make. They're gonna have to grind in order to get through probably week 1 of playoffs. But again, this is a team that you expect to see in playoffs, right? They won't miss the cut. They're teetering on the edge of being able to make it if they lose as is. So I don't think they really have anything to worry about. I'm not entirely sure why we're not joining up here.
I think Sleepy is getting some water.
Sleepy is here.
He's back.
But I just want to make sure that everybody else is here. Yeah. Okay, so we're good.
Yeah,
I don't know what the issue is.
I don't know. All these players are probably top 20 in Contender.
I agree. This is a loaded matchup.
Yeah, maybe even top 15, but they have stuff to prove. I mean, 4th and 5th spot fighting for it right now. Also fighting for a spot in playoffs. And if any of these teams lose, it's not over yet. But it would be nicer to win right now and secure that spot so you can maybe relax, take a break, kind of sit back, and you don't have to worry in that final game of the season.
Right, so, and I'm not going to lie to you, for the Cobras, it's going to be tough luck because the Cobras only have the Hydras to go up against. And that's going to be a tough matchup. Well, again, Henny's already played PPP, but PPP has not dropped a game since week 2. He played week 3 through, 7, and he's not dropped a game. He's actually gotten 4 3-0s. It's ridiculous. What?
Hey, this might be his season.
It very well could be. I've certainly got my eyes on him, but I got my eyes on a couple of other teams too. Both of these guys are contenders. I really like the peaks in this situation. So I think there's a lot of talent in the contenders here. And again, I know you laugh at the peaks. We all know what happens there, but we'll see.
I really want to see it happen.
No, I know you do, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Anyways, Henny takes this down the field, makes the move, finds the second. And my goodness, the Cobras starting to wake up here. Henny says, all right. Dog pooped in my room, but it certainly didn't poop all over my game. And here he is, scoring goals, doing his thing.
That was a brilliant shot. That was a brilliant shot. Great catch on the downwards and just comfortably brought it in. But, the offense from the Pirates trying to get started here. Corndog going to send this one to the sidewall. Sleepy there. Send this one back, and they're gonna play a bit of boomer ball for a little bit, but Sleepy gonna cut off Henny's touch. Corndog Beautiful drop down to Henny, and they could have an opportunity here if Keenan doesn't get back. Great touch. Kind of setting that into the middle right there to have both players from the Cobras a little bit confused. But it's not gonna amount to too much here. They're just gonna send this one back downfield and try to start their offense for their third goal.
Sleepy got the boost. I saw him waiting back there on that boost. I wasn't sure if he had it. I wasn't sure what was going on there. He manages to get it. Sleepy, go for that extra redirect like touch there. Keenan gonna try to keep this one in the corner, and it doesn't seem like the Pirates are gonna make too much of this, because the Cobras are gonna be able to clear it out. Sleepy turns back in on it. Touch on one, gets the 50, sets it for Keenan. Keenan there, shot on, there it is! And that's how you do it. Just take it easy. The Pirates swarm the ball so hard, and Sleepy, again, displaying those mechanics and those two smarts. Sleepy is definitely one of those guys who's in probably the top, probably 10, you know, and that's probably being too generous. But like not too generous. It's probably being disrespectful. But like I really do top 5. You know what? I'll go with the top 5. He really is up there, and he's one of the stars in this league. And again, Keenan right there in the book as well. And then, see what I mean, Sleepy? I'm talking about you. You're hearing it, dude's like just going with it. But he's one of those guys who's a real playmaker, and you can see the difference that he makes on this team, especially with Keenan. You know, when they're both feeling confident, they're on point.
I saw Keenan getting a little aggressive with the bumps and demos as well. And I think if he could go in, do the dirty work, clear out the back line, that Sleepy just has an easy shot at the net, and he'll sink it probably 9 out of 10 times.
Every single time.
Please tell me that was a bump.
No, he did. Look at it.
Oh, I think
Keenan went for it as soon as, I don't even know if he got. Oh, he definitely got it.
Yeah. He got Henny off balance at least.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know Henny's not happy right now. That needs to be a factor brought into this as well.
Some choice words being said right now.
Absolutely, and Corn's hearing it. You know, Henny opportunity here. He's got a free net, and he's gonna shoot it all day long. 3-3 with 2 seconds before we hit the official halftime for this game. CJ, who's our halftime show for tonight?
Well, I don't know, but it's probably Henny screaming at his monitor.
Dude, I wish I could see that.
We need like listening. I swear.
I know that's what we really need. But he kicks to Corn off the kickoff. He finds another one. Henny no longer screaming at his monitor. Now he's just screaming at Corn.
There's your halftime show.
Yeah, really. Wow. And goals are just flying every which way. I like that the Cobras are in this and that they're finding ways to score. I just feel like the Pirates are finding a more difficult way to score.
Yeah,
maybe that's just
more creative.
Yeah, I guess so.
The Cobras, they're kind of getting not free shots, I would say, but most of the time there's no defenders back or they get a lucky touch.
Right.
But some of their goals are creative, while most of the Pirates' goals are those bump and demo plays that kind of open up the field for themselves. Oh no.
Oh, Sleepy.
Oh, what a save.
Corn not able to shoot it. Henny finds himself in the net. It looks like they're going to try to take it back. Henny going to take control. And he goes for the boost. And he's gonna not even be punished. He's going off the ceiling. Come on, Henny. Oh, no.
If he had his flip, I think he would have got that. Let me be honest. That would have been so good.
No, I think if he had his flip and had just a little bit more boost, he's going to wait. Be patient. You're going to take it off the back line here. He's a little bit awkward off the wall. Sleepy gonna set that for Keenan. He's not gonna find his way there, but this again dangerous. Sleepy not there. Pirates gonna have to find better times to strike. Double commit and terror for the Pirates. I don't know what happened there. Certainly lack of communication. Keenan looking to put this one down. Sleepy gonna back off. Smart choice. Cobras in the lead with 1:15 left to play. Henny behind the ball, not where you want this ball to be, but Sleepy with an opportunity. Gonna get one crazy touch off of it. The Pirates have to kind of secure things here. You know what I mean? They have to solidify, and they really need to look for a goal here if they want to take game 2.
Cobras, they just have to keep the ball on the Pirate side. Maybe score another goal. That could be the opportunity right here, but Henny maybe overcommitting a little bit too much. The Pirates are going to have a chance if Sleepy could just center this ball, but it's a bit too hard. And Keenan gonna be able to get that back up to Corn with a great save and maybe a little communication error there. Henny definitely wanted that ball, but he's gonna leave it to Corn. Keenan gonna get a nice dunk, but Henny there hits it off the backboard. Cornell gonna turn in, tries to get the far post shot, but couldn't sneak that one in there.
Oh my, Sleepy with a massive touchdown the field. Pirates playing defense for their lives. Cobras just trying to put on the pressure so that they don't have to play defense again. Cobras looking like they're in a position where they're going to smack this ball back. Henny up for it again, looking for another goal, solidifying. No, and the Cobras are, you know, they've laid on pressure for about as long as they could have there. The pressure ended up being perfect. The Cobras take game 2 and in dominating fashion, really. And it looks like it was all Cobras for the last probably 2 minutes of that game. Pirates just couldn't break off of their half, and that's just not what we saw last game.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, 7 shots for the Cobras. One more than last game, I believe. So they're just converting on more of their chances, which is good. But I like to see the Pirates stay with that bump and demo play style and get a little bit more offensive pressure.
Right.
I think that was lacking in the second half of the game as we saw 0 goals from both sides. So.
Yeah, I mean, even just, you know, looking at some of these plays that they were making, like this was a high octane game for the Pirates, and I still just feel like the Cobras covered more ground. I think that's the other piece that I'm thinking about here too. Obviously, you know, they had some really, you know, different goals, you know, Pirates and Cobras all together, and again, you know, goals are goals. Cobras got more of them. They won the game. But I do think that the Cobras are just able to do more. You know, Henny had 2 good goals at the very beginning. Corn, obviously, with his kickoff goal, they're just able to cover more ground. They're able to do more things. In order to get those kickoff goals, you know, you have to be just as good on kickoff. So, you know, credit to where credit is due. You know, the Cobras won that game because the Cobras were better that game. I don't know. I just feel like I thought the Pirates were just as good and just lost. I don't know. That might be on me. But
yeah,
I think. Yeah, go.
I think both the teams definitely matched each other. Maybe that one opportunity on the kickoff for the Cobras kind of changed the tide of the game and just finish it off.
Yeah, I think it's sitting here in game number 3 too. It's going to be a big change because you got to remember, one of these teams is going to be on match point after this. Both of these teams have seen a game from each other now, and it's kind of just one of those games where it's all come together. After game 1, game 2, everything's out in the open. This is a game where we see the tides turn. We see which team is going to be better.
Whoever wins this match, I think would take it all.
You think so? This will be the 3-1.
This is usually where it kind of takes a turn.
Right.
And it's usually the team that wins game 2 wins the whole thing. But I'm not gonna say I predicted it. But
not yet.
No, not yet. They have chances.
No, I just need the Pirates to be able to convert because, again, you know, I've watched these players play through playoffs. I know what their strengths and weaknesses are. And, you know, again, converting has always been the biggest one. Making the good choices when the choices are to be made, right? Like, you know that Henny is a clutch player. Henny is going to be able to make choices at any given time.
Oh, that was so close. But especially a contender, it's those little decisions that you have to make to kind of change the course of the game. And I mean, the Cobras on the attack early. Corn Dog couldn't quite sink that one in, but gonna go for a follow-up. Keenan, beautiful 50. Henny there, bar down. And that's a beautiful
huge
defensive plays right there from the Cobras.
Oh. Dude, this is massive too. Henny with the bar down. Obviously nobody in net, but
he's screaming. He better be. I really wish I could have a Henny VC right now. Just hearing him get hype and get loud, because I know he's the hype man of his team. And I mean, he wants to win. He couldn't get it done last season. Corn Dog, a little bit of a miss there, but beautiful read off the backboard. Keenan gonna try to control this, but gets a little mistouch. Henny.
It doesn't end up finding its way in. That's close, but you know, Cobras think for sure that they should go too. Oh my. Ready to bend that off the backboard too. I mean, I feel like we're seeing like borderline all-star play right now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Sleepy top
Sleepy,
5.
hold on.
Definitely not out of the question. What Corn Dog is nuts.
Corn Dog is nuts.
I haven't watched him play a lot, but I know he's pretty darn good, but I didn't know he was that good. Beautiful read to get that save right there.
These guys have consistently just gotten better, and more importantly, consistently.
Oh, let's see.
Oh my, the backboard reads are ridiculous. These guys are playing at levels that, you know, like all-stars should be. This is an all-star game for me right now.
This is the glimpses.
This is the glimpses. You're right.
You know, all these players.
Oh, hold on. No, you're good. All right, tell us about the glimpses.
All these players, they have the glimpses of all-star ultimate level, but then sometimes they just have those those mistakes that you don't know what they're doing, and it's just the greatest thing.
Opportunity as this ball goes down the field. Henny over to mid. Corn not there. So close on the setup. Henny gonna take advantage of it again. Gets demoed for its efforts by Sleepy. The ball turns. The Pirates have an opportunity. Beautiful spot from Henny off the kickoff.
I was just about to say that.
That's lucky right there. It's gonna have to be Sleepy off the turn.
Oh.
TRK mid. Able to find it. Corn dog. Play this one mid towards Henny, and I like the idea. It needs to get there a little bit faster, but again, it's Contender, so you can't really say too much.
You know, they just need a little bit more pace, and they're up there. They're way better than they are right now, at least. Because some of these plays, if they just had a little bit more speed, they got there a little bit faster. Almost a chance right there from Keenan and Henny. Hopefully gonna dribble this one in with Corndog kind of being his bodyguard right there, making sure it gets to the net. But
and it needs to get there.
Beautiful counterattack. Yeah, beautiful counterattack. Making it 2-0. And I'm not saying it could be the game, but it might be the game.
Very possible. Keenan gonna take this one mid right here. Send it over to the other side. Sleepy with an opportunity, and I really feel like we saw a lot from the two of these Pirates players at the beginning, and we've just not seen as much from them. Maybe nerves are starting to get involved. Maybe we're starting to, you know, just play a little bit differently. But again, I just feel like the Cobras have played consistent and have warmed up to the task, really.
Yeah, so I think Corndog or Keenan and Sleepy were kind of like they were going crazy at the beginning, right? They were being consistent, and then Corndog and Henny kind of fell out the game and kind of adapted, and they're switching their play style, and this could be a third goal if Henny could get to it.
Beautiful. 50 with the wall.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Henny, is that a hat trick? That is.
It does end up being a hat trick. God damn it. So listen, here's one thing to think about, right? Henny transfers from the Elk, who are now not making playoffs. That franchise has lost their crown jewel of their team. And unfortunately, you know, now he's here, but how big of a difference does this make for the Cobras now? If they come out and they win this game, and again, they're fighting for that 4th spot, the Cobras have to play, yeah, I mean, they don't have to worry about Pink Puppy Paws next week in the Hydras, which is huge.
That's great.
Right.
Yeah, that's actually very good.
The Pirates are going to have to play the number, 5 or 6 Grasshoppers for next week, which will be interesting as well. But tap over the middle, nobody able to finish anything. Listen, I'm talking like the Cobras have won the series. That's clearly not the case, by the way. The Pirates still have 2 more games that they can play. I'm just sitting here rattling off ideas and thoughts. But the Cobras are going to take the second game, their second game of the series, game 3. The Cobras,
yeah, so
they look good.
The Elk, they still have a chance, but it's very slim, I believe.
Right. Okay.
If they, there's 1 week left, right?
Yeah. Yep. So this week and then next week. So I don't know if the Elk have played their this week game.
Actually, but I don't think they can. I think the Elk are out.
Okay. So then obviously we'll have to make that change tonight. I'll have that all updated on the.
I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that.
Implications.
Yeah, I think definitely Sasquatches are out.
Yeah, Elk, I would say that as well.
I think the only team that's 2-5 is the Jesters, and they have the 3-0, and the Aces have to lose 0-3.
Right.
So, and then it would be tie breaks. And they would probably, if Jesters 3-0 their match, they get in on tie break by +1 game differential. So, like literally 1 game separates them. So, that's another playoff scenario that we have to look out for.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, everything's really coming together now. Week 8, you know, is a huge week because what doesn't get figured out week 8 gets figured out week 9.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Jeez.
And you know, if you can't figure it out week 8, to be honest, your season's probably over unless you're already secured.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, big game here for the Cobras. If they're able to finish off the Pirates here, we'll see them solidify themselves in the playoffs. But obviously, Keenan has a little something more to say about it. He's changed up the car. He's looking spiffy. I mean, honestly, you come out looking like a champion, like you just won it all, and that's exactly what you're going to get from Keenan, who, by the way...
A little suit and tie action.
Absolutely. All suited up. I like that. And he's gonna have something to deal with here. And again, I think the Pirates win this game, hopefully, and we're able to see a little something more.
And it's a card change from Sleepy as well.
Yep.
It seems like Sleepy's a trader here because he has a lot of fantastic items that I'll be needing from him.
Yes.
So, but beautiful save from Sleepy there. They need to start the offense, so they need to rack up the goals like they did in game 1, I believe. It was 5-3. They just kind of
had such heavy offense.
Yeah, they ran up the score and then they just kind of parked the bus and stayed there. So, I mean, they just need to recreate their success from game 1, but it's gonna be difficult if Henny is going up in the air and being this confident. And I don't know what that bounce was, but
can you hear the trotting as well from who is it? It's not Sleepy, it's Keenan. Keenan's got the trotting and the horse noises.
Oh, it is, man.
I love that.
Beautiful.
It's one of the best
At least
things I've ever seen.
Cat.
That's true.
At least
the cat's
terrible.
terrible. Oh my! You can hear it now. That's awesome.
Save from Henry. He might have a chance here, actually. Gonna just make a easy touch up, but Sleepy. Great save to the corner. Keenan gonna try to go for another touch, but Corn Dog hit it. No, it looked like it was good for a second, but Henny gonna take control here. Tries to get it past one, but Keenan with it cleared on field. Corn Dog just gonna take control, gets a touch. Sleepy's there, but he can't do much with it. Corn Dog, this is dangerous. Keenan has a chance here. Just gonna go the right side wall, and this is gonna be kind of a midfield battle so far within 2 minutes.
And again, the ball speed has physically picked up. Beautiful clear here from the Cobras. Slippy looks like he's going to take care of this one. Drop it down to Henny, though, and that's a huge mistake. Keenan there to pick up the pieces. He's going to take his own shot down at the ball here. Corn Dog to get this one around, and Sleepy ultimately with the ball. The Pirates need to keep this one down here for a little while. They need to see some of this pressure. I need to know that they can score when they need to score, and right now they need another one.
Yeah. Beautiful pressure from the Pirates, but also Keenan, very rotational on these saves. He's been in the right spot every time. If Sleepy makes a mistake, he's there, and it just works out for this team dynamic I'm seeing from the Pirates.
Beautiful clear here. Cobras looking like they might have an opportunity. Henny up. And again, you get Henny up, you see what he's doing, and that's huge. But a back pass into the midfield from Corn, gonna leave the Pirates with an open net. Keenan gonna take advantage of that one all day. He finds his second, and this man's just trotting along. Straight up.
Yeah,
that's just it.
Corn Dog might have been playing threes right there, maybe thinking he has a third teammate back, but that's not the case. It's twos, my friend. But it's a good counter attack, a good counter clear from Keenan to get in that second goal. But there's still 2 minutes left. It's not all over for the Cobras, and they still have that 1 game buffer.
Right.
They're on match point, of course.
Right. This easily
so
goes to game 5.
They have nothing to worry about. Yeah. Unless we have a little bit of magic from the Cobras players. Imagine Henny's 0-second goal.
Big opportunity here from Keenan. Keenan gonna fly right by it. Cobras with a big opportunity. If they can send this ball down the field, looks like Keenan's gonna get back just in time. Corn gonna keep himself on it here. Sleepy with a big clear down the field. And again, the rotation's not really the issue here. That's kind of why we're that's such a low scoring game, I feel like. Because the rotations have been perfect, except for that, and everybody's missing. And he's gonna take it to the corner.
Contender.
It is Contender. that is true. It doesn't get more, excuse based than it's Contender.
Flashy than that. That's why I enjoy casting Contender, because I sit in my chair and I just laugh. It's just some of the plays they do are funny, but it's always the most entertaining to watch. And yeah, great shot from CB there. And I think this game 4 is sealed. And you know what? We're gonna see a game 5.
We're gonna see game 5. I'm hyped.
What was your prediction again? Was it 3-2 Pirates or 3-1?
I don't really know. I think I was 3-1 Pirates. I could have been 3-2 Pirates, but I don't want to get credit for something I didn't choose.
On the Pirates,
I just definitely know I had the Pirates. So now
win,
all that matters is the game 5.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe they need a little bit more momentum. Like maybe they need a goal here from Henny.
Oh, he does it. He does it.
I don't get it. It's not over.
It's definitely not over. 45 seconds. Henny and Corn both able to do something about this, and this is definitely not over. Just the fact that he's able to do it like that on command is ridiculous.
It's wild. That was a beautiful shot. Beautiful dribble. You know, I knew it was gonna happen.
Sleepy gonna try to delay the inevitable. What seems like here. Gives the ball back to Henny. Henny clink down the field. Gonna be
He
off.
scored that. I would have went crazy.
He scores that. It would have been nuts. Now he's gonna have an opportunity. Big player from here from Keenan, but still the ball not off side of the Pirates. I mean, they really gotta kick it into gear here. Get this ball out, start shooting the ball down the other side, and don't let the Cobras come back. Keenan putting his body on the line for the save there. Big touch from Corey. Henny, opportunity, massive clear from Keenan. And the Pirates look like they might have escaped. Oh my goodness, they do, and they got the lockdown goal right there. And yeah, Pirates take us to game 5. How about that?
Yeah. Game 5 with a beautiful play to end it off as well. Good passing, Sleepy there for the reception, and that's just, you know, the normal, the usual. So I love to see it. I love to see it.
I've already put the marker on the Pirates, so the Cobras can't make a comeback now. It's over. Game 5. We are here. Who after seeing the series do you think is winning game 5? Still Cobras?
Hopefully.
I don't know.
I think the momentum is going to carry these players into the next game, and the Pirates are going to take this one. I think it's going to be high scoring too.
Oh, I think
they're just going to get a couple goals and they're just going to run away with it.
This is so much fun. We should scrim sometime. I love this. I mean, truthfully, these are two of the best teams probably. And again, this could be. Again, they're 4 and 5. These two teams could see each other in the playoffs first round. Who do you put through to the next round after seeing this? These are two teams that deserves to be here. Again, you know, your pick might be Henny. My pick might be the Pirates. I really don't know, but I do know one thing. Neither of these two teams have to deal with the Hydras.
I know my pick to win.
So, wow.
You know, I like both these teams.
Yeah?
They're both great.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm still rocking with my Cobras.
No, Cobras are good. This is one of the better games. I'm not thrilled, though, that I had told the other team that they needed to move their game back to 9:15, and here we are at 9:15, and we're still playing another game.
You know what?
So I'll have to figure that out.
This is these players' time. And, you know, fun fact with the other game is they're both the number 4 and 5 seed.
Okay.
And they're literally the exact same stats.
All right, tell these guys to ready up, and let me. I'll at least communicate to the menaces that.
Yeah, but both of these teams have exactly 60% win percentage.
Oh,
both
so it's a dead draw even.
Yes. Game differential both 5. It's actually fantastic.
That's awesome. All right, dire game 5 here. Everything on the line. Now you know why these two teams are in this situation, facing the opportunity to claim their playoff spot. Corey gonna put this one around to the corner. He's Sleepy. It's a right out. Gonna stay on the ball here. Look to make the play. And I really would like to see these two Pirates players start using each other just a little bit more. I just feel like they could do so much more damage.
Yeah, they did good at the end of the last game, though, with that kind of passing and chemistry that we know they have. But, I mean, I agree. We need to see a little bit more, maybe early, like within the first 2 minutes early.
Yep.
To just kind of start the momentum and start the pace. It's Sleepy, an unfortunate touch there, but Keenan always going to be back. If you want me to be honest, he's always there. But, I don't know. Henny taking the slow road to this ball, and he's going to end up whiffing. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to feel out the situation, but everybody's just going every way.
No, we have a little bit of an awkward game 5 here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm starting to lag, so I'll have to fix that for next game.
Oh no! Bye, Joe, incoming. At least it's not Fish Tank.
Yeah, that's true. Fish Tank would have been a mess. Sleepy gonna take this through the side here. Gonna take his dribble slow. Try to stay at the 50. Keenan comes up either way. Super committed to the Pirates. They don't end up getting punished for their efforts, but they are going to keep this ball on this side. And that's one thing they've done very well. When they have the control, they keep the control for a little while. They at least get 2 or 3 shots on. One of them's there to play it on the other side. They play it slow, which I also really like. But Sleepy going to take this ball up the wall. Goes off the ceiling. Going to have some ground and cover as Henny Be a little bamboozled by what happened right there. Keenan with a shot opportunity. Pokes it on. Corn with a small save there.
Oh.
Huge save from Keenan, though. And the ball just continues to move faster and faster.
Yeah, you know, the backup dive from Keenan working out. And Henny's just going to send this one to the corner. Corn dog. Going to make an attempt on this ball. And it just gets it past everyone. I think they're expecting a very fast shot, but Corn kind of just took it slow and waited for them to jump and then slotted it top left.
Yeah, that's
Henny,
perfect.
You know, put the pressure on by going to bump Keenan, so there was no really second man to defend that.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, huge play there. Corn obviously starting to get involved is probably best case scenario here. And again, I say start to get involved. He's done everything, you know, the past 2 games, especially being able to play with Henny. That's crazy involved. But this ball going to bounce right back out mid. Keenan going to miss. Henny not able to make the shot either way. Sleepy able to clear it, and an awkward opportunity here. It still looms for the Cobras, but it seems like they could have certainly had something there. And you're going to send this one back out. Going to be a big clear. Yeah, a lot of awkwardness here.
Yeah, the Pirates, they need to start getting some consistency in this game 5. They need to start bringing it down the field. And if not, I mean, they're going to lose. And Sleepy kind of misflipping there. Keenan, a nice dunk. Corn dog going to be there for the reception, sending it to his own corner. Get demoed as well for his efforts. Sleepy, far post shot, but Henny with a beautiful save. And he's going to have the counter attack going up for this one. Doesn't get the touch. And Corn dog going to have to back up and wait for this clear, but just the right position. Henny can't get the shot past Sleepy. And every team is just going to have to get a little reset here for this last 2 minutes of this game 5.
Yeah, I mean, you need a complete mental reset right now too, right? Obviously, the Pirates are down 1. They know that they're in a bit of a stressful moment. They got to make sure that their comms are clear and their intentions are right, and they'll be fine. You know, again, they're waiting for their opportunity. Sleepy is a guy that you can count on. Again, we were just talking about this. Top 5 at all. Top 5 in contender. I mean, looking towards All-Star. Opportunity here for Keenan. Gonna get right past him, and Sleepy keeps the ball in.
Oh no.
Oh, this is gonna be there for Sleepy though. Right in front of the net. Keenan does just enough to keep the ball there, and Henny, you can see him disappointed at the end of that play. You know he wanted to be there for it.
I was gonna say after Henny got that touch to the corner, that's something Henny game 1 wouldn't have got.
Yeah, agreed.
He doesn't get that final touch, and you know. I love Contender, man.
Oh boy, Henny gonna give it right to Sleepy. Oh, awkward touching from Sleepy. Corn able to make it clear because of it. Cobras with a minute of striking time. Henny gonna be up, not touched.
I see what you did there.
Oh no. Oh no.
2-1.
Wow.
Pirates. And
Pirates.
oh, we need to see a Henny clutch here. I'd love to see it. Henny clutch to send it into OT would be fantastic here. But they just overcommitted. They can't do that when they're tied. And this is game 5. I mean, they must be nervous because this is just
They have to be.
So, I mean, both these teams are contenders for top 4 at least. So, but Henny. Oh, beautiful touch from Sleepy. We're not gonna be up.
Oh my goodness.
Far down and 2-2.
No way.
So, I was sitting there like, please.
No, me too. Corn with a massive goal though. What is that?
He almost got it too.
I know.
Sleepy, so close. But you know, I'm happy with the little game 5 OT.
Me too. This is about as close as it gets.
Unless one of these teams steps up. I think it.
Oh.
That was way.
Oh, come on.
Way too close. Way too close.
Last 30
there's a shot.
Oh my goodness.
What a save, man. He's looking incredible this game 5.
You can tell he wants it.
Yeah, you can tell. He wants a championship. He needs it, if you want me to be honest. He's been on so many good teams. I mean, making it to the finals in 2s, right? And did he make it to the finals in 3s, or was he
as a manager, I guess? No, he was top 4.
Okay.
They went out in the semis to the Angels. You're right.
Oh dang, yeah, and the Angels ended up winning. So. But you know what we got here?
Wow. All right,
baby.
Winner goes to playoffs. Loser has to wait another week.
Okay. And the Cobras have to face the Hydras and PPP.
Actually, I'm incorrect about that. But it's Sleepy and the Pirates who take it home. Keenan and Sleepy secure playoffs. I was incorrect about the Pirates. Or Pirates.
You know
I was
what?
incorrect about the Hydras
It
playing
don't matter.
this,
Because
but
Sleepy taking it home, baby.
wow.
Pirates 3-2. And they have secured playoffs.
That's massive.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow.
And that is a great game for both sides. And
That's huge.
Pirates with 10 shots, which is wild. They had so much pressure that game. While the Cobras only had 3, but they still had 2 goals, and it was that close with not that much offensive pressure. So that's just incredible from both teams. I'm excited to see what they can do in playoffs.
Wow. I just feel like a great game. You know what I mean? We see one of these every once in a while where it's actually a barn burner, where it's actually as good as it is. Unfortunately, Sleepy secured it at the beginning of the overtime. We didn't even have a good overtime, but
I know.
Truthfully, no, it was still a great game. I love what I saw. And wow, I mean, they're gonna take home the win, and they're gonna make it to playoffs because of it. When this is a playoff clinching scenario too, and it's that good, so good, so exciting.
Fantastic.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But we do have another game to get to. We are behind on that second game to get to, so we are gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna send you guys to intermission. We're gonna set up everything. We're literally gonna be back into